Hey wonderful people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh, 2 a.m. in the morning, and I would like to actually do an initial impression on this very anticipated fragrance called Dior's Joy. I'm talking about my own fragrance. I just launched it. This is the best fragrance in the world, and go buy a few thousand bottles of it first of all. Just kidding. So this is actually female counterpart supposedly of very hot selling Dior Sauvage. Dior Sauvage is a fragrance that is selling despite all the generic talk and even Mark bashing it to the max. It's gonna work because the fragrances, you see the users and the reviewers, they have very polarizing opinions on. Some people just want something to smell good. Just one fragrance does everything for you. They don't want to buy like 50 fragrances. They don't have the time or money for that. They just want to smell something like that smells nice, safe, pleasant. So Dior Sauvage is a hit. Let's call it a hit. Right now it got a lot of hate. Bleu de Chanel also got a lot of hate when it came out. And female counterpart of Dior Sauvage, the expectation was very, very high. And I'll let you know all my initial thoughts on this one in terms of presentation, whether I should buy the full bottle or whether you should buy the full bottle or not, or let's see what happens. So first of all, feeling a little better with all the food rest, and this is Mickey Mouse, I'm sorry, this is tea with cardamom, some cinnamon and some cloves and some honey, dash of honey and slight bit of citrus. So if you're having flu, some cold and stuff, this stuff is really good. Yep, I apologize, I have to keep the voice going, so I'm just gonna sip once in a while. Tea is really my most favorite. So anyway, my scent of the night, late night, is Zadig and Voltaire. I don't know if it's Zadig. I don't know if it's a German brand. I have to do my research, but I got this recently for the winter time. Boy, this is some awesome juice, and I'll review it very, very soon. Initial impression, of course, and there is no real solid review, not that much solid review on this one, so I just got that for that purpose, and I'll let you know my thoughts very soon. So this is a solid one, guys. You know, it's a very unique fragrance, and if you're looking for original fragrance, that is one of those, right? So anyway, let's look at Dior's Joy. First of all, I think I saw this coming out and people said they didn't like it. Fragrantica, if you go, this fragrance has huge hate bar. It's like the right side hate, then the middle is like, and the least is love. So that is kind of wow. So anyway, let's see, that doesn't matter. Voting doesn't always count. If the fragrance is real or if it's good, that's all that matters, if the juice is good. So first of all, looking at the bottle, it kind of, I would say it's kind of similar to Dior Sauvage, cylindrical bottle. It has pink juice in it, and then very cheap looking cap. I saw some presentation. I haven't seen this bottle live yet, but the cap kind of looks cheap, like cheap compared to that. Dior Sauvage looks much more, you know, classier. Okay, and apart from that, the name Joy is there on the bottle. My name is there definitely, and it's in a women's perfume. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So I have the sample. First of all, thank you Ifran bhai for providing me with the sample. I wanted to buy it, but he gifted it to me, so just so that I can review it. So here we go. So it's an EDP concentration. It's a new release. It's a 1 ml sample, official sample from Dior. It comes like that, and I think the price for this big bottle, it's gonna cost you $110 to $125, around that price range. And I think there's a smaller bottle, maybe they're around $75 or $80. I'm not sure. So it's pretty pricey for that matter. Okay. So this one, is it worth the Dior price or Dior name or Dior Sauvage counterpart worthy, right? Calling, like, let's say that is a king, is this a queen? That is a prince, is this princess? So we'll look at that, okay? So yeah, bottle design, not really impressed for that. And I saw Sister Lumina Kazami bought this, so I think I wait for her review. I think, did you do it, sister? Not yet. I'll check out your review if it comes out, okay? And let's see, Dior's Joy. So nice looking sample, and let's spray this. Hand is empty, and let's go one. This fragrance actually is quite potent, you know, so you don't need to go so much. So I'm not gonna review this from Fragrantica point of view. I'm just gonna let you know my thoughts solely from my nose. Now it's open. So first of all, its opening is really beautiful. I don't want to lie to you. What I get from this is opening is really beautiful. This is actually pretty beautiful opening. It's very pleasant, and I think it's a citrusy sort of floral opening. It's sweet. Yeah, it's a very sweet opening, and it's sort of like a light floral citrusy opening. I'm getting some sort of orangey, not orange, like bergamot, a little bit of a, I don't know if there's galbanum in this, some sort of floral right away hitting your face, maybe a little bit of rose. Okay, so yeah, this fragrance opens up like that, and it's kinda very familiar DNA. So that is one place. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. For me, it's not good or bad thing, it's just a thing. Like I would say, it's just middle of the road. Because if it's a familiar DNA, it doesn't mean that it's a bad fragrance, you know. It's just going with the trend, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but it could be a little bit boring. So yeah, when I sniff it, first thing I am reminded of is Gucci Bloom. I don't know why. Many people, I think, haven't said that, but I think I get Gucci Bloom. It has a floral sort of opening, and it has a musk and some very nice sort of floral heart, which is very long lasting, which this one also is. It's pretty long lasting. I used it twice. I think I got overall about 6 to 7 hours from it. So it's pretty long lasting for EDP. So good thing. Longevity is good. But the thing is, slowly it will turn into, the dominant note would be jasmine. That's what I got from it to my nose. So I could be wrong, but it's a jasmine bomb kind of. So if you like Thierry Mugler Alien, if you like Gucci Bloom, if you did like what else is there, maybe Chanel Allure, just not the Homme, Allure Sensuel, I don't know, Allure Pour Femme, if you like that one. If you like J'adore by Dior, it has sort of familiar, like you know, territory. It's somewhere in there, right? It's a floral, fruity, sort of like peach, you know, some sort of raspberry kind of touch at the heart. So yes, dominant notes to my nose, citruses, something green, something floral, and touch powdery. It has powderiness to it, and it's very feminine. I'm not gonna say this is a unisex fragrance. You know, yesterday I did review on Pink Sugar, and I called this a unisex fragrance. Someone commented there it's not, definitely it's more feminine. See, if you like sweet fragrances, I can definitely assure you, you will enjoy wearing this, because I do like CH Men, I like Lolita Lempicka, I like Yop Homme. This is easy one for me. This is very easy for me to wear. I wear it proudly. I like the licorice, I like the cotton candy from it. But if you do not like sweet fragrances, yeah, this one may seem a little bit feminine, okay? That is just one point of view. But this one, since the floral is like that amped up, floral generally you have to be very careful, because CK1 like floral gets you headache. This one, I'm not saying it's gonna get you headache, but on the dry down it becomes very familiar fragrance, and it smells actually very good. It smells nice, pleasant. It's gonna get you compliments. It's gonna smell like gardenia, fresh florals out there, jasmine. People will be like, oh, you smell so nice, youthful. And it's a good everyday fragrance. It will do your, like what Dior J'adore does, you know, what Chanel Allure does. It's gonna do the same thing. So it's probably made safe. That's what they try to do. But the disappointing part is I don't see this as equivalent to Dior Sauvage. How? I mean, if this one had Ambroxan or something like what Eros did with their female counterpart, like Olympia or something, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, that would be great. But this is not really great for the clubbing purpose. I don't think it's a everyday dating, work, that kind of a scent. So yeah, it's a good fragrance, but could be a little bit boring. That's what I felt. Should you buy it? Here is my thing. I have nothing against this fragrance, but the price point, Dior is asking, yeah, just because it's Dior, I don't think the bottle is pretty enough. One thing. Second thing, it's not unique enough. And third thing, you get a lot of other fragrances which is already got some, you know, years, like Alien, Thierry Mugler Alien. That one you can get half the price of this, and that is gonna last you longer than this. It's gonna smell as good, if not better. You can get 1,000 other fragrances that's better than this. So is it a full bottle worthy? I was very excited, but I would happily enjoy the sample. Maybe I'll get some more samples, but I have quite a few fragrances that has DNA of this. I am gonna get Mugler's Angel Muse. I like Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb. I like Armani C. I have Decadence. I have Good Girl. I have a lot of nice solid female fragrances which is different enough from this. This is pretty familiar, so for me perhaps a pass because of the price point. If this one comes down like $80, $75, yeah, you can look at it because it's Dior, right? But if you're looking for a fragrance, you don't want to worry so much about originality, or you don't have so many fragrances in your collection, you want something that is going to last, you want to wear something that is Dior, you can definitely also try it. Okay, so there are two sides of the story. But overall, for me, my liking, it's a good fragrance but nothing new. It's a nice floral sort of fruity musky base, kind of powdery fragrance. Maybe perhaps good for fall and nighttime when it's a little bit cool. When it's too hot, it might become cloying, right? So overall, this fragrance, I mean, for the quality, I'll give this 8 out of 10, but it's not a must buy for me, okay? So that is my conclusion on Dior's Joy EDP. So I cannot wait for all the flankers galore, the babies this is gonna produce in no time. Write it down. It's gonna have 2-3 flankers in next 1 year or so. Right, that's my review on Dior's Joy. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Hope everybody have a very nice weekend ahead. Bye bye.